Aloha, my name is Krista Ralaksmiditten and I am your holistic wellness coach. I also call myself an inner alchemist. And this is the beautiful forecast for March 2024 and also with some messages and insights. So as we are going into the numbers of the March, we are usually taking into the focus the number of the month. And this time it is the number 3, which in the new time energy means like it's co-creation and cooperation. So I see it also as the number of their inner family archetypes. It's like bringing them all together. Or when number 3 is very prominent, it's actually telling us that, okay, we need to have more focus or we need to co-create more with you. Many times have no idea what inner alchemy archetypes are, and so they actually can't serve them or can't help them. So I have many other videos about inner family archetypes. I may link some of those underneath here so you can kind of get more familiar with the topic. But going back to number 3, it is a number of creativity and also ambition. And what's really interesting is that this is actually also guided by planet Mars, this number. So Mars itself, it has lots of like drive and desire and energy and sexuality. It also has a little bit of that like raw side and anger and aggressiveness. So when this number is very prominent in the current month, it means that we need to really pay attention when these raw energies or anger or aggressive energy is surfacing, so that we know like how to calm it down a little more. And there are many ways to do it. So it is to really let your inner desires to be expressed, use your imagination, your inspiration, use all of your artistic abilities and put that happiness which is inside also to work nicely. And the lucky stone for the month is ruby. And what I would also say about this is Mars is actually kind of inviting us to have a look, how you are creating your life. Is it destructive or is it constructive? And then if it is destructive, like how can you make it and turn it into constructive? So it's like really amazing energy that way. Another thing which is really cool with this number and also Mars as a planet is, assertiveness. So where in your life do you need more assertiveness, more setting boundaries? And look into that and take action, It's also a number of protection and competition. It is also connected to your root chakra and very deep grounding. So when you start to kind of like fly away, then this number as well, the Mars energy can really pull you down, maybe also a little fast and too rough and raw, but it is really good grounding as well, Also, when it is in the negative side, it can be very impatient, forceful, rashy, and kind of impulsive, and very like pushy energy. So be aware when you have lots of freeze around you or in your life kind of popping up, that is like invitation, like, okay, how can I calm it down? And as I was doing also a little more research about it, it was really funny. It was actually saying one of the ways to calm this energy down is actually to go and become and donate your blood. So that makes totally sense because blood is connected to the feminine. So you kind of give that away. So, all of the reset can happen. So this energy also has lots of adventure energy. It's also really kind of direction, aligned. And it also has a lot of courage energy. So if you need more courage, it's just like call the number 3 as an energy to really, help you. And the color which is very prominent with this number is actually red. So everything red is helping this Mars energy really support you, you know. It's also helping us to find the right direction in life and make those correct, you know, decisions, what you need. So that way it's really, really cool number as the number of 3, the third month of the year. So then when I put like 3 together with 8, which is the year of the 2024, we get actually a beautiful number of 11. So we talked quite a bit about one in previous videos. But what I would say, it is reminding us now that, you know, when we are in this like kind of Mars energy, unity and unification and like, you know, how to bring everyone's opinion to the table, how to find this like kind of common ground is one of the energies of the month, most probably. And as we have 2 of them, it's like double as much. And I feel always in the new time energy, number 1 is very strong, like kind of setting your, you know, ground rules, agreements, or boundaries, or grounding. And it's also like really standing in your power and in your uniqueness, really not being shy about it and really like, you know, share it. And as I told you last time, it's also so much to do with sun energy. It's likes to shine. So think of like, what are the other ways for you to shine more in your life? And it also brings out that uniqueness and leadership and, you know, direct energy as well. And it is inviting us to connect more with the creativity energy, potential, and has very strong of that like new beginning energy as well. So, and now as we put them together, 1 plus 1, it's 2. And as you remember also, we talked about this previously as well. So this is a moon energy, it's balance, union, it's receptive and yin. 1 is yang, so it's like masculine energy. 2 is the feminine energy. So basically 2 is bringing together the masculine and feminine in balance. So it's inviting you to really look into your life like, okay, where in my life is my masculine and feminine in balance? Where does it need more balance? In general, when I observe people now around in my life or like whatever way I'm connecting with them, I would say most people are too much in their masculine energy. So it's like most people. So they are active, they are producing, they are always in that like effort energy. So we all could get more benefit out of like, you know, practicing and also testing and also giving more, you know, expression opportunities for our inner divine feminine to really come more to the surface. And what do I mean with that? So if you haven't seen my previous videos, you have no clue what I'm talking about. So all these coming years, it's gonna take us all to a journey and really activate in each one of us more of that divine feminine. Divine feminine is connected to your inner guidance, to your intuition. It's connected to emotions. It's connected to transparency. It's also partly connected to how to create your life with no stress and flow and, you know, take it to the next level and also do it with ease. So ease and, you know, relaxation, resting is a very big part of inner divine feminine. As well, also emptiness and unknown, doing nothing, being no one is very, very important because that's the time and space where the divine feminine will figure out like what's next, collecting and gathering all this information from the invisible, bringing it to us through our intuition, and then we have to take care to take action with our masculine, with our divine masculine. So it's a very, very powerful, you know, number. It's also reminding us, number 2, togetherness, doing things together, relationships, peace, you know, teamwork, harmony. And maybe you have heard about this African proverb, which is saying, if you want to go far, go together. If you want to go alone, go fast. Or if you go fast, you go alone. So it is like kind of inviting us all, like, how can I include more people to help me? Or who can I help? Because it goes both ways. And then also, really look at this like duality and polarity in your life as well, and see how you can maybe not even trying to go all the way to the positive, but more kind of intentionally end up in the middle so that you can actually create that harmony and balance. Because when you're in the middle, you realize, yeah, there is darkness, yeah, there is light, there is, white and black, and, masculine and feminine. But I intend to be in the middle where I'm actually, working on consciously uniting both energies and using both energies equally. So that's quite a challenge, because most people have no clue even like how to do it or what it even means. So this is why I always also invite people to look into possibility to find like a guide who is working with the inner world. So someone like myself, who is working with the inner alchemy stuff. So that's probably very good. If I'm not resonating, there are other opportunities, of course. So it is very important when we want to upgrade and upscale our life, also using the numbers or magic of numbers, that we actually find these people who can guide us to that next level. Because many times when we want to upscale or upgrade our lives, we can't do it ourselves because we have created the current circumstances. And in order for us to move from where we are to that next, we need someone who is ahead or is like higher up there, who could guide us to that next step. And that's also what number 2 here is kind of telling us, is all about, don't think you can do it together. We are created here as many people on this planet in order to help each other. So let's use each other's gifts. Let's help each other more, and put it to work in a beautiful way. So this time I also did one additional thing. I took the month name March, and I actually also did the calculation with the letters. And letters, what they actually brought us was number 7. So number 7, as I was talking about it also last time and even in the first video as well. So this is all about Saturn energy. It's spirituality and consciousness actually coming together. What it also helps us to do is build the bridge between the spiritual and material. And many of us only focus on one side. And then it's like when you try to walk, only like jumping on one leg, after some time, your one leg will get very tired unless you change and kind of continue jumping on the other. So we need to learn how to balance the spiritual and material, how to do it. If we don't know how to do it, we have to find the guides, and learn how to do it. And Saturn, in many ways, many people, when they talk about planets, they think like Saturn is like evil and it's bad, like kind of a little bit like the same as with Mars. But Saturn is also almost like big teacher who is coming to remind us, hey, you didn't clean this one up, or you didn't check this one, or you didn't change this one. It's kind of like you have to go back in time and fix those things so that you can upgrade to that next level. And that's the energy also what is here. So that way. So now we can also put it together 7 as March, and as the number, which was 3, 7 plus 3 is 10. And as I also mentioned in my previous videos, this is the number of the jackpot. So 1 standing in your power, 0, all of that like divine feminine. So it is like everything is in your hands. You just kind of, need to start to create with your thoughts, with your words, and with your action. And when you do it consciously, this number 10 can also really, help you to create more of your future dream life. And one other thing which I notice oftentimes is that, people so many times they are focusing too much of what they don't have, while they could like really write down like what they would desire to have, how they would desire to have, and then actually put focus into like feed that instead of, you know, what you don't have. And once we would like start to do that, then all of these numbers and all of the tools I share on my channel will be actually able to help you even more, because now you are not sleeping anymore. You are not zombie on an autopilot. You actually really, you know, doing what you are here to create in a beautiful way, you know. And last time I was also saying that each one of you, you can actually also do your own numerology. So you can take your life path number, which is when you add all of your birthday, birth month, and birth year together. And then you add the number of the months as well. So in my case, March will be then 8 plus 3. So we have 11. So basically everything what I told you about already today. So in my case, because it's a double 11, so in my case, and also I'm still, you know, in this like dragon year, which was now activated on the 10th of February. So it's all like, you know, amplifying and making everything, multiplying everything even many more times. And this is why also I would recommend each one of you to also consider to do a personal numerology session with me. So for that, I need, you know, your birth date and your full birth name, if you have changed your name, your new name. And then also if you have some other important numbers or important decisions you want to do, we can look at the numbers. And it's amazing what comes out, you know, if you have some like typical numbers, which are like working with you or which are your numbers, they are actually coming through everything. The address where you are, you know, when you went to school, you know, it's like kind of repeating without us even, you know, doing anything, because this is our frequency and it's just like, you know, with us, following us and also guiding us. Sadly, so many people are actually not, you know, using it consciously. So you should definitely consider that and let me know if you're interested. Take contact with me and let's do it. So, and to wrap it up nicely, I always take beautiful tarot cards. So I like the Osho Zen Tarot cards. And here we have the beautiful turtle who is reminding us to slow down. And I didn't know much about turtles before I moved to Mexico and later on Hawaii, because then I really had like up close personal experiences. I even went to the beach and was part of the project where they were actually trying to help them, you know, to get all the eggs. And so all of the little turtles would like grow big enough so that, you know, they would make it into the ocean as well. So while in Hawaii, one of the things I learned is when you are swimming in the ocean and you are observing the turtles, you will see that they don't put any extra effort to anything. They will wait for the wave or the current and they just flow with it. And then they just like move their fin just a little bit, like no effort whatsoever. So this is the message also, first of all, to slow down, but also like how can you create your dream life in such a way that you don't need to like push and do the effort way, kind of the old patriarchal way of creating it. And as you see, it's kind of moving into the rainbow. It has the rainbow number, which is like the sign of all of the elements coming together. So your fire, your water, your earth, and your air. So when you put all of the elements to work as well, they can actually really serve you and maybe even like help to figure some stuff up out so that you don't need to put extra like effort into it. So it's really amazing reminder to each one of us. And then also when we take it slower, maybe we'll also enjoy things more, and also we'll probably have less stress as well. So what a beautiful card for this month, and really kind of put it to work, you know, beautifully. And then I do the crystal and beautiful element cards. So we have peridot, which is saying well-being, attracting money, good luck charm, healing, heartbreak. as we were living in Hawaii, there was one beautiful beach called the Green Sand Beach, and that's basically Peridot Beach. So imagine swimming and, you know, doing stuff there. You like swimming in abundance. And during my abundance beautiful adventure retreats there, we even did like a very special activation, you know, session where everyone got activated with their abundance on a new way. And it is really a very powerful crystal. Anything green is anything to do with heart matters. And it really helps to attract money. So maybe to get like a bracelet or, you know, a beautiful ring with that. And you can also make a good luck charm, go to the local, you know, shop and see what they have there. And also it helps to heal your heartbreak. So it is a very powerful crystal. It's very calming and it's very like, yeah, like abundant attraction kind of thing. So put that into work as well. As you're slowing down, it's really good to get, you know, extra abundance so you can enjoy more. So what a beautiful message here as well. And then I took from my beautiful magic bag the magical questions, and I got really, I actually got two questions. So I'm going to share both of them. What if problems are not here to be solved, but to be dissolved? And that's a very powerful question. This is inspired by one of the coaches I'm following online. So many times we think like solve. What does it mean, dissolve? Dissolve means that you figure out where it's coming from, why it's coming from, and what's the root cause of it. And then once you do it, it actually dissolves instantaneously. And then everything what's being connected to that will also dissolve. It's like the house of cards kind of, you know, collapsing all down. And the number is 8 and 0. So this means, you know, it's 8 is abundance, 0 is, you know, all of that feminine flow. So more you are slowing down and rest, as the turtle was telling us, then more you can actually dissolve also problems which are there. So I would recommend each one of you to write those, you know, questions down. And as you write these questions down for the next month of the current month, ask this question every day, and your consciousness will instantly start to look for answers and, you know, ways to show you the topic. So another one, what if my money would be my partner or my lover? How would I treat him or her? And the problem is with so many people that we treat money like an enemy. So when money comes into our lives, it comes for a very short period. It is gone before it already, you know, arrived, you know. So think of now as money as a person. If you know, it would be a person and you would be like angry at it and, you know, holding on to it and, you know, saying bad things about it. Would you like to be a friend with a person like that? And most probably not. And when we do those things, we are actually repelling money. And that's like really, really bad because money can really serve us. It can create our dream life and bring us everything and beyond what we would like to have, you know. So, and the number is 3 and 9. So 3, as we talked about already, so co-creation. And 9 here is also like burn away those like old ways connecting to the money and abundance. So, and then together it's 12, and then we get 3 again. So as always, these questions are so amazing. It just wraps up the whole message part so beautifully. So thank you for today. I hope you got a little bit of inspiration and motivation out of this. I hope you put everything to use because then it can really, you know, serve you. And always, I remind you also, the number one best way to get the messages is, of course, to work more with your inner woman and also listen to your intuition more so. And underneath this video, I'll also post all the links to different programs which I lead. I do 3 main programs. I do the Inner Family Relationship Alchemy program, which is amazing foundational program to all kinds of relationships. Doesn't matter if you are single or you are already married or in any other type of relationship. Can also work for your professional relationships. That's very, very core base, amazing program. And then I have mental fitness, where we work with your mind, get to know your 9 beautiful and 10 beautiful saboteurs, and reset your sage's 5 powers. And then we have a beautiful wellness reset, where we learn how to eat differently, how to reset your body, and then also how to rebuild your relationship with food. As it comes out, it is connected to basically everything. So thank you so much. I enjoy being your holistic coach, whether it's just with these videos or on my timelines in social media. Let me know if you have any questions, any comments, any suggestions for the future videos. So till next time, aloha.